Were you a winner last night?
Wow, winning.
Or was it a rough one?
Well, they can't all be winners, can they?
Loser! You're a loser!
Pauly Howard recaps the night in sports betting in Win Some, Lose Some.
All right, here we go. A lot of good menus out there. Good props. Georgia 10-1 to win the title. First since 1980. Defensive or special teams touchdown. Yes, plus 210. First touchdown of the game. White plus 850. I don't know if we were going to get one.
I know it.
The SEC very familiar with 9-6 games. I thought what's going to happen here. Can you imagine, if that goes over?
No.
It's 13-9 with 13 minutes. And it almost gets there.
Yeah?
Oh, my God.
No, that would have been a devastating beat last night.
Bennett, first pass incomplete, plus 170. Georgia wins by between 14 and 20 points. That was plus 775. Georgia minus 7.5 was 2-1. First score of the game, field goal, plus 195. Alabama wins the first half and loses the game, 7-1.
That's strong.
That's a good one. That's a good soccer bet that people like to play. Unders last night in the association went 6-1. And the Pistons shocked the world. Plus 550 on the money line. What happened there? I look up, the Jazz are up big. And then they got run out in the third quarter.
The Jazz were killing them.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, another bad loss for the Pistons tonight. No, not the case.
Peekaboo. Here we go. Have a look at this. The Colorado Avalanche, and they play again tonight. Something going on here. Goal in the first 10. Yes, 18-4 run. First period over. 18-5 run. Third period over. 24-2 run. Third period over with the Colorado Avalanche. And we discussed it last week as well about the 1.5, 2, 1.5 heavily juiced to the over, 210 in that range. Bet Rivers and other books put up the 2. So a lot of these you could be, but to me it's very important you lay the 1.5 and you don't pay the juice if you win.
There's another angle to this as well. You could wait if you want to take that chance for in-play wagering, and you could let the Avalanche hopefully burn 3 or 4 minutes off the clock without scoring a goal or letting one in. You'll get a better price on an in-play total at that point.
That could happen too, right. They're like the Blackhawks a couple of years ago. I mean, they're so potent, and their games are so high scoring.
Correct.
And as you have talked about, it's bad math. You put up a 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to, just look at 24 of the last 26 have gone over in the third period, and we'll do it later in the show. Penguins, baby. Penguins play tonight. That sick run they're on in the first period. Good videos as always. Eclectic Mix. Subscribe. Be part of the team. VSiN.com. Our radio and podcast friends as well. But a good maneuver here. You got the dog and the cat. And the cat is blocking the way to get upstairs. And the dog's like, I want to get past you.
Yeah.
And the cat's like, I don't think so. But the dog's like, what, I go backwards? Okay. Yeah, how you doing? All right. Yeah, nice day out. Yeah? Things good with you? Okay. Well, there we go. Yeah. Right past them. Being coy.
Well,
right? It was a nice setup.
You could tell the cat's eyeballing the dog.
Sure.
You know it's going to explode at some point.
You're not getting through. He's like a security guard. You're not getting through.
The dog is scared of the cat. That's established here.
Yes.
Even though it's 3 times as big. Actually, that fat. Is that cat fat or is that my imagination? Good Lord.
Portly fellow.
Yeah, it
porch.
is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It has to back up the
Look at him.
stairs.
Yeah, he's going back.
Okay.
It's a great maneuver. He doesn't see it coming. If I go backwards, he's not going to know what to do. I'm throwing him off, right? And he just looks the other way. Coast is clear. Good. I got room here. I can see you. Yeah. Breakaway speed. All right. Very good. How about the chipmunk here with the nuts? He doesn't.
I mean, the perfect timing ever.
Sure. Yeah. There you go. He's got it.
Oh, man.
Great in accent shot. All right. I'll see you later, guys. Huh?
Yeah.
Big gulp. Sure. Bad for the books. Georgia to win it all. And at the Westgate down the street, 200,000 on Georgia. 250,000 on Georgia. And it wouldn't stop. That's why I had a good straddle there last night as well. But that was coming in nonstop. One lose some, the Celtics, from 5.5 up to 9. They won but didn't cover. They won by 3. Couple lose some. This takes me back to my childhood. Crank up the video. We got an incident with security here at a convenience store. Coming. Monsoon, Ventura, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Going back, but the security's got this guy. Got ready to cuff him and stuff him. Crank it up.
This is crazy. They can't help it.
They're going to escort him.
He don't have a friend left. Wait a minute.
And here comes the Ultimate Warrior. Say Hulk Hogan.
It's the Ultimate Warrior. It is. Look at that.
This guy comes racing in to help his friend. He's got like what's he wearing? He's got no shirt on.
He's got a hoodie that's unzipped with nothing underneath it.
He comes in, he took my friend out, and he starts swinging. He's going after security. It was titled Ultimate Warrior Saves Hulk Hogan. I go, what is this?
The guy looks exactly the same as Ultimate Warrior. But no, we're joking. He's 100. It's 180-degree difference.
I mean, this is you can't beat Twitter.
No, come on, it's amazing.
Of how it's synced into Gorilla Monsoon in the play-by-play as they're taking out the guy. That is so
like
good.
right around this part right here.
Right.
Wait a second.
Oh, here he comes. He's looking around like the whole thing's set up. Where's my friend? He comes running and he's throwing a haymaker. Doesn't have a T-shirt on. So good. Your tees. I saw this video. Not for any. I don't care. 5 million. 10 million?
What would it take?
Not doing it. How they clean the Luxor
Look at
pyramid.
This.
Oh, my God.
And again, the videos today. Look. Oh, man.
I'm nauseous.
And you
Afraid of heights. I don't go up there.
Got to do the whole thing.
When I went to New York and went to Empire State and Rockefeller, I couldn't take it.
You go all the way to the top and then peek
yeah.
over? I was at, I've only been to the Space Needle in Seattle one time. It was a windy day. You can feel that bad boy, like, because it's so old. That thing was going like this.
Really?
It was moving.
Did
and
you
I'm
do
like,
Toronto, too?
And I'm okay. I've never been to the top of that one.
No, okay.
I'm okay with heights, but that day, it was like going like this. I'm like, we need to go back down. That was weird.
You embrace it. I run from it. I can't do it.
This.
There's right down a block away is the Stratosphere. And how high that is. There's a ride there's a couple rides at the top. I came to town in 2000. I'm like, I'll give it a shot. I closed my eyes and said, please get it over. Get it over. Oh. I couldn't take it.
I think there are different levels.
You hang from your feet now. I'm like, oh my, what's it called? The big shot?
The big shot, yeah.
Oh,
I love that ride. I think it's great. But this, I mean, there's no chance.
No.
Absolutely none.
Oh.
I wonder what those
Someone
guys...
has an off day. I mean, that's...
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's like Mission Impossible. The one where Cruise is hanging from the rock. And,
yeah. You know,
and also, what was the other? Ghost Protocol?
Yep.
When they're in Dubai and they're hanging out the window?
That's pretty much what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised he's never considered something like this for a movie. Where
Sure.
he can be the guy scaling the Luxor like that. I mean, what do you think they get paid?
Not enough.
It's not enough, whatever it is.
No. Also, when I went to the Big Shot, I ate a couple pieces of pizza before I went on the ride.
Oh, don't
I
tell
didn't know
me.
I go, this thing might come up here. I mean, this.
Did it?
No, I
held it in?
But that was, yeah, absolutely. Great job, guys. Couple bad beats, as I mentioned. The no defensive or special teams touchdown and the longest touchdown under 50 and a half. There were 47s out there, too. 58 seconds. Feel free to tackle somebody. Roll Tide. Win some, lose some. Presented by Bet Rivers, your hometown book. Log in, get a 20% live profit boost on the NBA every Tuesday. Learn more at betrivers.com. And I will go to my grave on this. In the mid-'80s, not the biggest anything. Star, athlete, movie star, anything. Celebrity, entertainer in the mid-'80s was Hulk Hogan. Absolutely. Cartoons, Hulk Hogan was the biggest thing going in the mid-'80s. In terms of celebrity and maybe Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson would be number one.
Right. But in terms of like sports, entertainment, that
okay.
Hogan,
I mean, he was a monster.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it was legitimate. Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, all that.
Of course, yeah,
sure.
everybody buying into that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Did you take a peek at the odds for next year, by the way, to win the national title? Like Georgia and Alabama, they reached 2-1. Surprise, surprise. I would not advise betting a 2-1 shot right now and hold on to it for a year. No, thank you. Ohio State is 8-1, Clemson 10, and then look at how far it drops off. Oregon, A&M, Oklahoma, Florida, and Michigan 40-1 in that range. Miami and Penn State 60-1. So it goes from your typical top four, the teams that I just mentioned, and it just falls off a cliff to basically telling you it's going to take a miracle or a total long shot to even have a chance.
Well, if you love your job, you never work a day in your life. But how long will Belichick and Saban continue to do this? When does Saban just want to sit back, relax, put his feet up?
Don't you think that he's such a lunatic that he doesn't want to? I think he wants to. If he lives till he's 100, I think he would coach until he's like 90 if he could.
Well, we see that with athletes all the time. It's like, I'm bored. I got honeydews, and the wife's pissing me off. I got to do something.
Well,
going to broadcasting, I got to get out of the house. I mean, I guess he can golf every day. But
I will say this about Saban: does he look nearly as old as he actually is?
No, he doesn't.
Not even close. Good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not an easy job. That's stressful too. I mean, like 365 days out of the year.
That's right.
And
nonstop recruiting, getting up, practice, all this. Yeah.
BetRivers Sportsbook takes football same-game parlays to a brand new level. You can combine same-game parlays from different games to give you even more ways to make your perfect combo. Download the BetRivers app or go to betrivers.com today to explore all the new ways you can create your ideal combo. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Illinois, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Indiana, 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Colorado, it's 1-800-522-4700. Michigan, 1-800-270-7117. Virginia, 1-888-532-3500. Iowa, 1-800-BETS-OFF. It's also playable in New Jersey as Play Sugar House and Void, where prohibited. You probably heard by now that a tie on Sunday night between the Raiders and Chargers would have been very bad for sportsbooks. We were not kidding. That's coming up.
It's the ultimate